bring those two names together and jumpstart a host of feelings and memories through Tuscaloosa and Baton Rouge. Moments of frustration, disbelief, and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Tigers' offense will start this game off with the football. This series has been built on tight games, but LSU destroyed that line of thinking by blowing out the Tide last season.
I really feel like LSU is one of the few programs in the country that on paper matches up very well with the Crimson Tide year after year. And last year, David, we saw all of those athletes make so many plays.
So many.
There he goes. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Their coach has to be happy with that.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. This time on target. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's sacked. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback adapted. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. The Tide crowd roaring noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Rushes on him. Across the 10. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Under fire. Big fella moving. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. LSU lining up first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to throw on third and goal. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and second and 6. Dropping back, it's Ward. Gets it out fast. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. To the air on first down. Thrust that arm out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You want to give this guy a chance to get some yards after the catch, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, give the defense credit. You saw their speed rallying to the football on the perimeter.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Touchdown, Alabama! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Oh, press the wrong button
This
again.
offense has it with really good field position. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Defense looks as if it's coming. On the option. Runs through the tackle. Now the toss. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Back to throw, it's Ward. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. The lead now 6 here in the second. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points. A great job by this defense.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play. Right
on the money. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can go.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take it. And a sack all the way back at the 5. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of it.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. To the air, it's Ward. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Going over the top. It's caught. Finds some room. Slippery slide. Finding his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Michigan State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 14 to Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's sacked. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's sacked. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's sacked. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down here for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the
fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. To the air, it's Ward. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll pull it down and run. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the time...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Just the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Finds his man. It's Cook. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Looking downfield, it's Ward. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The give to the tailback. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Lost to fire on second down. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Grabbed over the middle. It's set. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working the middle, it's complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And his fifth interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looking for a man. It's Ward. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Alabama comes to the line on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Non-native receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. They're working that left side. Turning it on. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Catch in the middle. It's sacked. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Makes the catch. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And you try to get the ball to running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. LSU trying to convert a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run play action. The sweet feet buy a little time.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And you could tell that the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The option look. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to throw, it's Ward. Back's looking for the goal line. He's going for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight. Touchdown time! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give out of the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's sacked. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They piece together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Quarterback on the keeper. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the 4th quarter, 1-possession games. QB drops back and makes these 1st downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. The extra point here would tie the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Middle Tennessee pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there inside Floyd Stadium. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air, it's Ward. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Punch it out of the air. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go up top on second and short. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. We've got a tie game, and this defense will try to keep it that way with just a few minutes left. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game will end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. They'll leave it with him.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle, looking for the score.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Splits the uprights. Good. And they've regained the lead. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward.